Stanley, and I'm a dancer and choreographer. I have been dancing sort of all my life. Started doing creative movement when I was a tiny little tyke, and sort of stayed with it and have been dancing my whole life. All through high school, really competitively. I was a little bit of a bunhead, but I ended up going to college and getting a dance degree and moved out here to pursue my education in movement a little further. And I'm also certified in lab-on and movement analysis, so I have a little bit more anatomical and somatic knowledge of the body as well. I like to approach movement from like a really somatic place, and sort of look at the really incredible possibilities that the body has in movement, instead of doing things that are like really virtuosic and can you kick your face, can you do like 9 million turns. That's good for a lot of things, but it doesn't interest me as much. I'm really interested in the sort of awkward and weird ways the body can move and what you can tell an audience or share with the audience by doing that. So I use a lot of gender sort of fueled images, like really hypersexualized images in some of my work, or even exploring sort of like gendered politics or sort of social dynamics in works. I think that there is a real lack of knowledge in what the dance world has sort of to offer, and a lot of people, if you say I'm a dancer, they say, oh, you're a ballerina, and I say no, and then they say you're a cheerleader, and I say no, and their third thing is like, oh, you're a pole dancer, and I'm like, no, that's not it at all. And people aren't really aware that like dance and the body and sort of the physical form can be used to portray really powerful images and stories the same way that a painting can, and that they can be interpreted just as liberally. I ultimately would like to teach and contribute sort of to the education world and research world, and how you can continue using the body in performance to pursue a lot of these like social, gender, and societal norms, and really advance the field of dance as being sort of more equal in a lot of the other visual arts.
It isn't simply competition for men, but a delight in asserting that some women are better than others. And there's a kick in the shin with a €500 pair of high heels to make the point. I don't believe that women are always competing for men's attention. That's a boring and hoary old way of doing things. But what I'm really interested in is the way that the enforcing and policing of women's competition has been interiorised. We don't need men to make us competitive anymore. No, we can do it all ourselves.
There's something called the Queen Bee syndrome. There was some data that pointed to the fact that women who got to the top would actually attack others. To keep that status, they actually needed to keep others from achieving it. So as a queen bee, make sure that there's no challengers. That's pretty animally kind of stuff.
How have I, who hates being judged, become so judgmental of my fellow women? How do I dare assume that what goes for me should go for everyone else and resent them when it doesn't? Because I have to work damn hard all the time to be the kind of woman I think I'm expected to be. And I get extremely irritated when other women are either better at it than I am, or not, as I unwittingly said, pulling their weight too. Women need to stay in the game as long as we can, so we don't turn invisible. What we resent in other women is that they either outperform us or so I rank myself against other women by judging how well they do it and my own shortcomings. What the fuck am I thinking? We, yes you, have so much more in common than our competitiveness. Let it be a comfort, not a condemnation.
My name is Stanley, and I'm a raw artist.